lakes this weekend. We were supposed to be up for a Lakeland 50 recce for Grace, but she's still nursing an injury on her ankle that she did a couple of weeks ago, and it's black and it's very swollen. So she's decided to sit it out today so it doesn't jeopardise the Lakeland 50 in a couple of months. So this morning we did parkrun and we've been out for...
Well, Josh did parkrun.
Yeah, I did parkrun, Grace walked with me. In the pouring rain as well. So I went for a coffee and cake this morning, and
at Chester's by the river. Would recommend 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5, not 10 out of 10. 5 out of 5. So we are.
It means it's better if it gets 5. So there's less options.
We've got a new camera to play with, so we've gone for the DJI Action 5 Pro. So hopefully our video should improve now, not as bumpy, and hopefully the audio's not as rubbish.
Content the same. Content
just as good. Yeah, Grace will have more role in the video now. She's already doing my edit.
Director.
It's going to be both of us.
Executive director.
So this weekend, well, we are now heading to Wands Fell to do a Wainwright. It's only a smallish one, just outside Ambleside. It's just under 500 metres, so we're heading from our campsite now at Skelwith Fold. We're going to walk down to Ambleside, up Wands Fell, and then back down into Ambleside for a look round. Might grab a drink. Grace needs a new book from her favourite bookshop at, where is it?
Fred's Bookstore in Ambleside.
That's Grace's favourite bookshop, it's the only bookshop she's ever been to.
No, that's just telling me to.
So yeah, we're just on our way down now. We'll video the hike and enjoy. We've got Wands Fell Pike in the distance there, that's where we're heading now. It's our Wainwright for the day. So we've walked down into Ambleside from our campsite, about 1.5 miles, and we're just starting our climb of Wands Fell now. We've got a bit warm, so we've stripped a few layers off. Gorgeous views over Ambleside. We haven't even climbed that high yet. See the Fairfield Horseshoe in the distance there. Raced that a couple of weeks ago. You warm, Grace?
Boiling. Hotter than Mars.
You get some lovely views of Windermere from up here. Looking grand. Not far off top now. That's put Winnie the Warrior back on the lead due to sheep. She's a nightmare on sheep, I don't know if she... Grace, top scrambler.
Dirty hands.
Wansfell Pike summited and down. It's quite an easy one, to be fair. We went up a quiet way. There were nobody on our climb up, but on the way back down then it was a busy little track. It's all, you know, hard trail, so you know it's quite friendly. It's a nice climb.
Got an outfit change.
Yes, we have had an outfit change. The summit is good views. You get a nice views of Windermere and then the Fairfield Horseshoe Fells and the surrounding fells there. Oh, nice. Sun's out now. We're just descending down the road back into Ambleside now for a little look round. That's Winnie's 36th.
I don't know, I can't remember. I'll look at Instagram.
I think it's 30. Wainwright Winnie, follower. So I think that's 36 the Wainwright. Not bad for a 2-year-old.
To the waterfalls!
Three and a half hours later, we are back at the campsite. Ooh, time to get our feet up and have a few beers. I'm just walking down to get us pizzas for tonight. As you can see, it's raining again. We've really dropped on it weather windows today. Not to put a waterproof on, so can't be bothered cooking tonight. So it's pizza for pizzas collected. That is a happy pizza face.
Pizza's come at me.
Just enjoying my pizza and my beer. Feel like somebody might want a little bit. Right there, Win.
Nothing to see here.
Can I just have a little bit? How's your pizza, Chris?
It's really good, thanks. How's your pizza, Winnie? It's really good, thanks.
Got what she wanted. Morning everyone, it is Sunday the 1st of June and the rain is pouring in the Lake District. Just driven past the start of the Olm and the Grasmere Gallop and they looked pretty damp. Today I'm doing a recce of the T and Trails Ultra 50k, which I'm doing June the 28th. So I'm just going to recce the last bit of it today. It's about 15 miles overall, but I need to go join the route, so I've parked at under Skiddaw car park, which is cheating really because you're starting a couple of 100 metres up, but there's no judging here. I'm going to follow Cumbria way up to Skiddaw House and then round back of Skiddaw, up Ullock Pike, out and back to Skiddaw Trig, summit up there, and then back down the zigzags of Skiddaw to the car. So yeah, it's when I joined Skiddaw, I think it's about 19 miles you'll be on race. So from then, yeah, good few miles on the race route and back. I'll get as much footage as I can for you to show you, so if you're doing it you can see. And it's a bit miserable out there, it's raining, so I'm going to throw my waterproofs on now, and it's claggy and it isn't set to improve while I'm out running, so I'll get what I can. The wind might be a bit annoying, it is windy out there, but we'll see what we can get. So I'll catch you on the route. I'm just going to get changed into some appropriate clothing and then we'll get going. Classic, get your waterproofs on, it stops raining, but I think it's going to be on and off all morning, so not too bothered. It's not too warm, it's about 9 degrees and it's only going to get cooler as I go up, so not bothered. This is the car park I've parked at, it's under Skiddaw, so you know, just where the Trig and Skiddaw kind of start. So I'm just going to set off now at the Cumbria way to Skiddaw House. The rain is back, so I'm about a mile in from the car park. I just want to show you because the race does start on this route. You do follow the Cumbria way up so along this way just past Lonscale Fell, so the path that I'm on now. You follow this round up there and you do like a U-turn on yourself and you come back down this side of this. You see the path there? you follow that down, and that's obviously Blencathra. You go to the Blencathra Centre if you know it, and then you follow the zigzags up and you climb Blencathra and head to Mungraisdale. I've already recce'd that bit, so I'm not doing that today. I just thought I'd show you, if you've not recce'd it or not like that, you do actually start up here on the Cumbria Way from Spoony Green Lane, if anybody knows it. Yeah, so, but today I'm going to follow, I'm not going to do the U-turn, I'm going to go straight up to Skiddaw House and recce that back end of it. As you can see, it's wet, slippy rock stuff. Ow! Rolled my ankle just at the right time. Pick your footwear wisely. So on race day, you'll come the way I've just come, and you'll go right here, and then you can just see the path. It'll follow it round down to that wall there, and then follow that path, and then you've got your first proper climb up Blencathra then. But for today, we're not going down there, we're going straight up the Cumbria Way, and we'll continue from there. So I'm about 3.5 miles into my run today, and I've just got to Skiddaw House, as you can see. So on the day, sorry about the wind, if it's too windy I'm sorry. On the day we'll be about 30k, 31k, so 19 miles-ish in. We'll have come up this path here. So, nice little boggy path that's the Cumbria Way. If you carry on that way, heads towards the top of the Cumbria Way. So we'll have come up here, we'll have climbed Blencathra, we'll have gone down to Mungraisdale, we'll have gone right back at Northern Fells, and we'll be coming up here, and then on the day we'll go up and right, and then we go around the back of Skiddaw and back up. So we will head on here, we'll be 19 miles in, and we'll head down this track. Nice hard pack still, good runnable. So I've been running for about 1.5 miles since Skiddaw House, and it's just been on this this hard packed trail path, which is runnable and nice. So even with heavy rain they've had up in the lakes, it's still firm and it's not slippy, so good to know. So yeah, I'm just at back of Skiddaw, which is covered in its usual blanket of fog. So I'm carrying on down here, round the back of this, and then back up Ullock Pike and up to Skiddaw. So yeah, so far so good, runnable, even though the weather's a bit shoddy. Like a yellow condom. So I'm about 8.5 miles into my run now. The bit from Skiddaw House to here, so I'm just starting my climb now up Ullock Pike up to Skiddaw. So I've done that section from Skiddaw House to here, which is very runnable. You know, you've got just under 10k there, a hard pack trail, some tarmac and a couple of fields. So I'm going to take advantage of that today, put hammer down there a little bit and get some time up. It's a nice runnable section that, and I think now, not 100%, but here on the day we'll be just under a marathon in. So I think it's 40k-ish, 41, 25 mile-ish. So, and we've got a massive climb now. This is up Hullock Pike, continue up to Skiddaw and out and back to Trig and then down, which, yeah, this is going to be a punchy climb to finish an ultra for sure. But let's get up there. That's our destination up there. Beautiful. Just got to the top of Hullock Pike. That was a hell of a climb. Nice little Bastard Lake there. Keswick in the distance. Following that path up to Skiddaw. Yeah, that is a tough climb, that. Especially when we'll have a marathon in his legs there. We're going to feel that one, it's not going to be fast. We're just coming up across Longside now, just after Hullock Pike. You can see the path in front of me splits into two. So on the race, we go left and take it up Skiddaw there. But today, because Carlside is just there, is a Wainwright I've neglected for a long time. I've climbed Skiddaw in endless amounts of time, never got it, so I'm going to nip up and grab it now because I won't be doing it on the day. Just a short little detour just while I'm here. So your race route comes down that path. That's the path I've just come down Carlside. You can probably grab it on the day, don't add that much at all. So if you've not got Carlside and you want to summit it, go get it. Why not? One last stinging tail now, up to Skiddaw. Look at that. That chuffing Mordor or something. A bit colder though to be. Skiddaw there. Fucking hell. Woo! Whoa there! Wild. Whoa, I've just got out of some wind. I've been on Skiddaw in some sketchy conditions over years, but that was right up there. Wow. Yeah, that was wild. My hands are freezing. So heading back down now, so we go back down the main path, the concrete zigzags. So head back down there, and that's basically the finish of the race. So you drop down there and back the way you came, up, down Spoony Green Lane to the finish. So yeah, it's got to be tough on quads now. You'll Best part of 45k in your legs, and you've got to go down a nice steep concrete track. This morning, as when I started my day, going down that path, which you saw earlier. I've just come down and skidoo down that path. Go back to the car park now. So just under 3 hours and 15 miles later, 4,000 feet of climbing, we're back at the car park. Cracking recce that, although wet. Enjoyed that. On the day, you'll go down there. I'll take you to Spooner Green Lane, a nice little steep descent down to the finish. But for now, my car's down here and I am going home. Whew, that's me back at the car. Dried off in a fresh change of clothes, which is much needed. I was sodden. My feeling in my face is just going back, and my hands from the top of skidoo, because like I said, I don't know if it heard it because of the wind, but I've been up there. When I did my BG, I set off in a storm. It was 50-mile-an-hour winds and rainy. A couple of recces. I've hiked up there in bad conditions, but that was mental. The winds up there then. My face was numb. I'm not kidding. Yeah, that was sketchy, but it's done. So yes, that recce in a summary. So then, you know, when we get to Skidoo House after 19 miles or so, it's runnable. It is very runnable. There's a hard packed trail. It's a nice path to follow. It's easy. Yeah, you can get really in your rhythm there and get some time up. But that, when you start climbing then up to when you climb Ullock Pike on your way up to Skidoo, that's a tough climb. That really hard. There's a real stinging tail as well once. A bit where I went up to Carlside. Just after that, it's a real tough climb up some shale to get to the summit there. So that'll be really hard when we're deep in trenches over a marathon in. Won't be anybody speeding up that, I'll tell you. Yeah, so enjoyable little recce. Hopefully we get better weather on today, but if not, it's doable. I'm going to drive home now, back to 2 and a bit hours. Might treat myself to a Greggs. Think about one there, don't you? All in all, an enjoyable recce. Like, subscribe, follow me, and hopefully I'll see everybody that's doing it on that weekend.